What's up, Crazy Crew? Josh here, back with another crazy video, and today we are going to be playing The Outer Worlds Part 2. And last time we just got done talking to the talking ship right there. It's officially ours, except for it doesn't have a motor, so kind of useless right now. So we gotta find the parts to fix it, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So there's no stamina in this game, or no stamina wheel, which is pretty cool. Oh, there's a lot of stealth though, and I got my stealth pretty high, so I'd be good at that stuff. We're about to test out this shotgun for the first time. Let's see how. Very nice. Dude, what are they? Oh, he's like crying. Oh. RT. There we go. Bye. Oh, now that's a lot of damage. You're still alive? What? I would think a shotgun to the head would. That's it. Oh, I clicked the wrong one. I don't have the controls down yet, but. That's what I was trying to do. There we go. So I think ammo is fairly easy to get in this game. Ooh, a necklace. And we already have that, but might as well keep it for parts, right? Because there's conditions in this game. These are residents. So I think we are headed to the first town now. I can click Y. This is my two-handed club thing. And then I have my little knife. Can block. Alright. Here we are, Edgewater.
Whoa, hey. Where'd you come from?
Can I put my wig on? Yeah.
Running around in a marauder's attire. You're liable to give some people the wrong idea.
Oh, they actually can see my wear? That's so cool.
It's in poor taste. Dressing up like a marauder's disrespectful to all the workers that got eaten by him.
Oh,
Ain't safe out here.
that's so cool.
You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices.
Alright. Never got your name. I'm Josh.
Please make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want.
I'd rather not.
Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Marshmallows. Slap.
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
And I don't know, to be honest with you.
Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
Mm-hmm. Alright. Make people pay for their own graves? I would think so. Yeah. Why can't you collect
Quotas,
these fees
mostly.
yourself?
Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know?
Alright, I'll collect fees for
Four
you.
workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy.
Figured out the
He's
whole
a
ear thing.
Special case. You
It's
may
the
want to
light
twist his arm a
passes
little.
through your ears. Yeah, it's like that for everyone. Alright, I'll be back. I think there are companions in this game, so it seems pretty cool. Marshmallows. I don't know how I feel about them, you know? Like, 50% of the time I really like them, and 50% of the time I just don't like him at all, you know? So, I'm thinking that maybe we should get out of this suit because disrespectful and stuff. What? Alright, there we go. So what mission am I doing? Stranger in a strange land. Finding the power regulator. And I'm going to click the fees. Sure, I'll click the fees real quick.
Got my sights on you.
So every time you talk to someone, you're going just...
You the new worker?
Oh.
Whatever. Make it quick.
Tenderfoot.
I'm busy.
I guess... new
Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
Alright.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
Okay. Papers are not
Because
signed
they're
your
not
name.
my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
It's kind of you, I guess.
I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
So this guy shot himself?
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
It's an awful thing to say.
Not half as awful as the bill Eugene left us with. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism. I'm
Can't be
plenty
serious.
serious. In fact, I'm a little upset Eugene didn't think things through. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice. Look around. Edgewater ain't exactly swimming in luxury. We can't afford to pay the body price of a suicide. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Alright. So, Eugene shot himself. Might have been a misfire or something. Doesn't sound like it though. That one dude who gave us the first gun, he shot himself by accident. Alright then. So that'd be stealing. And I'm not gonna steal anything yet because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't need everyone trying to kill me right away. Now to collect the next fees. Mushrooms. So is this their diet? A fish? Wait, what? Why did it have me come out here? That thing looks vicious. I would not want to mess with it. Look at that tail.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard Marauders got in.
Just between us, Wilson deserted. Lost his nerve. Ran off in the thick of night.
You kidding?
Wilson.
Yeah.
Wait, is Wilson? That's the scientist dude.
Sometimes
Who's
I wonder what I'm doing.
help me out or something? Maybe help me out. And are those guys robots? Because their voices.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier.
What?
Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
Is there like diseases then?
And what are you doing here? Visiting? Well, let me give you the grand tour. This here's my domicile, and there's the door.
Okay then. We gotta
Silas
collect your
knows, doesn't he?
fees.
That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
Yep. Knows what?
I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one.
It's kind of cruel. Sorry to hear that.
You are? Oh, wow. First time anyone's ever told me that. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
How can I help?
There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
Sure, why
You
not?
oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
What?
Just
I
keep
should
your
know
head
about
down
that.
when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives. I know that, but I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
All right.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
Who said that? Is that you?
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin
What
is
does this
wasted on
mean?
him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
What? What do you need?
I
it
probably
for?
shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do. All right.
Yeah.
Here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you.
Yeah.
Something like that. Look, I'm not in the habit of law breaking, but sometimes you've got to do the wrong thing for the right reasons.
So what
That's
should
all
I
I
do?
can ask of you.
She just said a bunch of words that I didn't understand. Ha blah blah blah. So I don't know what's going on. I'll just collect fees for now.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Relax.
So
Oh, I
everyone
should've said the other
says, until someone forgets to cough into their elbow, and then we're all dying of plague. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment. A ship? Dear me. You seem to have lost the ability to distinguish between reality and fantasy. This is what happens when you let your imagination run wild. I don't
so
approve
crazy
of
about a ship?
fantasizing. It's a dreadful habit, corrosive to the mental faculties. You ought to let the vicar take a look inside your head. Vicar Maximilian, our man from the OSI, here to spread the message of scientism like a soothing balm upon a feverish head. Or so you'd expect. You'll find him in our local church, probably neglecting his duties. Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I
So
thought
you
I'd make
pay
it
for
clear
your
my pecuniary situation
death
includes
ahead
the
of time?
necessary restitutions.
That doesn't make sense, but You mean you're broke?
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the
spent it all on
prosperity
hair,
of our
Joe.
fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
Yep.
With what? My own blood? Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
All right.
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
Yeah.
Much obliged.
I mean, it looks like a nice town. We don't look too poor. Ew, what is that?
Fancy threads. That some kind of hibernation suit?
Yep.
You run into any trouble? Conrad's barbershop is a yawning pit that swallows his every bit. I keep telling him he should cut a few corners. Skimp out on the disinfectant. You gotta put the squeeze on Conrad. Find some dirt on him. Maybe check his back room. That's the word, extortion. Been on the tip of my tongue all day.
Alright, I'll take a look. So I finally get to use my stealth stuff that I spent like all my points on. What? It's pretty cool. You can just build your own house with like a box or something. Someday you're gonna be able to buy your houses. Okay, I was gonna say you're gonna be able to buy your house online, but you can already do that. So this thing must be the mascot of the whole game, like Pip-Boy to Fallout.
What can I do for you?
Nope, I don't know. So what do I have to do? Another person shot themselves. Do I steal this stuff? I don't know. I'm gonna save it real quick, because I don't know. Is that what I was supposed to do? He can probably see me.
What do you think you're doing?
Nothing at all.
What you want, I guess.
What? That worked? Nothing at all. He just fell for that. Alright, I just loaded last save because I didn't want to steal that stuff. I think this is what we need right here. I already have so many quests. That is a chubby pig. Ew. There's a green marker over here, so I'm gonna check it out real quick. This is not a good sound. What?
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
What are you babbling on about?
The coming apocalypse. Man versus machine. I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
Yeah.
Just my luck. I ask for backup and the boss sends me one of them simple folk. All right. Listen real close. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about. Firing at the birds. Orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance? I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
Sure.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saltuna cans, mostly. Some Spacer's chaw. Few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid. Enlistment fees. Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the Resistance a bad name. They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
Alright. Looks like I'm killing a robot real quick. So we got a volcano right there. I might check that out a little later. My headphones are on backwards, so that's why I was...
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
Are you
Damage to navigation systems detected. Attempting to return to designated repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed.
Oh, this is a junkyard, not a
Navigation
repair.
systems have determined this location as Spacer's Choice. Designated mechanical repair bay. Attempting to misdirect or confuse a Spacer's Choice mechanical is a punishable offense. Please report yourself to your supervisor.
Okay. I'm not engineer yet, so I'm not gonna kill him quite yet. Let's see if I can fix him. But I think that is gonna wrap it up for this video. This is a pretty interesting game. Yeah, so I'm gonna be playing more of this. Just keep watching and they'll be out. So thanks for watching this video and hope you enjoyed it. Bye.